The 2024 Formula E season is right around the corner. Before the previous season, I did some predictions and they aged like a glass of milk in a dessert. That means I gotta try again this year. I made predictions for every single race to see what my championship predictions would be like. And this time I have decided to make a video on it. What could possibly go wrong? Let's see what they are like. In 22nd place I placed Nico Müller. Yes, he did score a few points last year, but that APT Cupra car will be absolutely terrible, and in my race predictions he ended up completely pointless. His teammate Lucas Di Grassi will be 21st. Yes, he's a CS champion who can still have his flashes of brilliance. The season opener in Mexico City was a great example of it. He carried a Team Mahindra to pole and a podium finish. But when we look at the rest of the year, he wasn't scoring most of the time. Now, with a probably even worse car, there will be fewer great moments. However, he will be able to score a point. Next up, 20th place, Sergio Sette. Once again, it's a driver running outside the points most of the time, but can pull some really good dives out of nowhere. I think we are going to see him do better overall than in 2023, but also score only 1 point. 19th place, it's probably a bold pick, Eduardo Mortara. Last year he was struggling a lot. In a few cases he did score well, but most of the time he was either barely finishing in points or not finishing at all. That was when he was in Maserati. Now he's in Mahindra. Obviously the results are gonna drop, and I think he will score only a few points, but on a positive note, he will retire a few times less. Moving on, 18th place, the other ERT driver, Dan Dickton. I think races will be his Achilles heel. I'm predicting he will often hit trouble or lag pace in the races in 2024, but once again, he will also get a few top 10s. Up next is Oliver Rowland. Yet another guy mostly not scoring, but occasionally scoring big. Though Nissan does have a somewhat decent car, Rowland isn't just gonna do anything special. Returning former champion of the series, Nick de Vries, will be 16th. He'll be decent on some days, but Mahindra will be an anchor for him. I think that sums up what I'm trying to say. Ahead of him is another one of the bolder picks, Maximilian Günther. Last year was interesting for him. No points at all early, and then out of nowhere, really good races came. I think this year he will also have a good streak and a bad streak, but won't find as much overall success as in 2023. 14th place, Sam Bird. Look, the driver isn't bad, but the team kinda is. McLaren did have a strong start to its Formula E tenure, but it started to struggle a lot in the second half of 2023. I think McLaren will carry their struggles into the first half of 2024, but will get better later on. The struggles will leave Sam Bird in 14th place. Sasha Fenestras will step up his game this year and get a 13th place finish in their standings. With that, I don't mean higher highs, but more stability. He will be getting more points finishes than in the previous year. 12th place will be taken by the only rookie, Jehan Touvala. I think he will be able to put up some solid results, but also won't suffer the slump that his teammate Maximilian Günther will. The best driver to miss the top 10 in the standings will be Jake Hughes. He won't be too spectacular, but he will have a great season. For his sophomore season, I have predicted domination in the teammate battle and a career first podium finish. Now, breaking inside the top 10, on the bottom of it will be Robin Frijns. Last year was really bad for him. An injury in Mexico City forced him to miss multiple rounds, and then he was suffering from driving a bottom field car for the rest of the year. But he did get a pole position somehow. As he's going back to Envision for 2024, I think he will start doing well again, but won't get a podium finish though. For number 9, I have picked Norman Nato. Last year he proved that he can be a really solid driver late in the season, and got himself a ride in the team that got Jake Dennis to the title the same year. There is an issue for Nato though. I'm telling you, that second and 30 seed has been cursed ever since Dennis joined the team. In 2021, Dennis got third in the standings, his teammate Maximilian Günther 16th. Next year, Dennis 6th, teammate Oliver Askew 16th, and in 2023, Dennis champion Lothar 18th. I don't think Nato will fall as low as the other drivers though. 8th place will go to Jean-Eric Vergne. He will be really solid. I have predicted him to get multiple podiums and points most of the time he finishes. That, however, is if he finishes. I think he will be among the drivers with the most DNFs in 2024. That's what will cost him about 2 or 3 positions in the standings. Moving on to 7th place, Stoffel Vandoorne. It will overall be a better season than 2023, scoring on more occasions and ending the podium streak going on since the day he won his title. But the winner streak will remain. Sebastian Buemi will be in 6th place with the best season he would have had in a while. He will finish in the top 5 half of the races, get a few podiums and end his winner streak that has lasted since 2019 New York. Entering the top 5, Antonio Felix da Costa is the first driver I will talk about here. That Porsche car will do a big upgrade overall, and that will be seen in the results. He will be on the podium more, he will score more often, but will go winless and suffer incidents in a few cases. Jake Dennis will not successfully defend the championship trophy as he will get 4th in the standings instead. In the beginning he will look really strong, but that's where his only win of the year will come, and then the results will kinda fall off. However, his qualifying pace won't drop that dramatically and he will be able to score a few pole positions throughout the year. We now only have the top 3 remaining. On the lowest step of the podium in the standings will be Nick Cassidy. He will be one of the most consistent drivers out there, as he will score points in every single race, half of them being podium finishes and 2 of them being victories. The reason he won't win the title is that 2 drivers ahead of him in the standings will do bigger things. In 2nd place will be Mitch Evans. It will be the best season of his Formula E career so far. He will match a few series records, like the most wins in a season, which currently is 6, set by Sebastian Buemi in the 2016-17 season, and the most pole positions in a season, currently 4, set by Jean-Eric Vergne in the following season. And yet, it will not be enough to take the title home. He will suffer bad luck multiple times, not scoring any points in 4 races, including what probably will be the biggest joke in the series' history in the season finale in London. I'll explain in a minute why. Mitch Evans has had many hard pills to swallow throughout his career, but this one will be on another level. There is only one driver remaining, and he's who I have picked to win the Formula E title this year, Pascal Wehrlein. He has proven to be pretty consistent, as he scored in every race last year except for one where he retired. However, on that season, only on 5 of 16 occasions he finished inside the top 5. This year, as I have predicted the car will get better, he will be there 12 times. Just like Evans, he will also match the record of most wins in a season, 3 of them being consecutive actually. Now, let's talk about why losing the title will be a really hard pill to swallow for Evans. In the final race of the year in London, where Evans will not score, Wehrlein will be the race winner and take the title by 1 point. That means Evans will enter the season finale with a 24-point lead over Wehrlein and still lose. Poor Evans. Before you go, let me reveal my team standings predictions too real quick. 11th place APT Cupra, 10th ERT, 9th Mahindra, 8th Nissan, 7th Maserati MSG, 6th McLaren, 5th Envision, 4th DS Penske, third and 32nd Porsche. That means I have picked Jaguar to win the first Formula E Teams Championship this year. Now, let's wait and see if it will age like wine or will it age like another glass of milk in a dessert. If you have any predictions for the season, let me know in the comments down below. Before doing that, if it was a nice video, please consider leaving a like, perhaps even subscribing. As always, thank you very much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye bye.